Understood. Which brings us to the vaccine. Because that's what they were.
This is the punchline of all of it.
Tell me about it. What is this vaccine?
Well, there's many strands go off from this, because this is a big web where everything in the end connects. I've been writing for a long time about the plan to transform, create mass depopulation, but also to create a different type of human by genetic manipulation. From human 1.0, which is the biological human, we'll call it, that we know, to human 2.0. And human 2.0 is designed to be far more synthetic. That's why this whole scientific discipline of synthetic biology has absolutely exploded in recent years. And this synthetic human is not only this, but to a large extent, is the human that they want to ultimately connect to AI and the cyber world. And so the idea is to phase out human 1.0 and to phase in human 2.0, this far more synthetic human, which would not be able to procreate. The species would be procreated technologically, exactly as described by Aldous Huxley in Brave New World, and the technology to do that, which he was describing, is now available. It's now being introduced, like artificial wombs, technological wombs, etc. So to connect all the dots, and I will come out into the fake vaccine here, because this is all part of it. You have sperm counts falling catastrophically around the world. I mean, catastrophically. There was a book came out the last year, 18 months, that says that if present trends continue, then basically humanity will be largely unable to procreate by 2045. I mean, and when I say catastrophic collapse of sperm counts, I mean it. Testosterone counts are falling as well. And it's becoming more and more difficult for women to be fertile. You know, I've lived a long time, and earlier on in my life, in the 50s and the kind of 60s time, fertility clinics was one of them. Now it's a global industry. And doctors and scientists, the brave ones, came out very early on in this fake vaccine period and said these fake vaccines have great potential for making women infertile, which all fits with this agenda I'm talking about. So the idea is to depopulate human 1.0, and for those that survive, transform them into human 2.0, the more synthetic human. Now, it just so happens that these mRNA fake vaccines from Pfizer and Moderna and what have you, are infusing into the body synthetic genetic material. Why would you put synthetic genetic material in the body? Why would you do it in response to a virus? Why, right at the start of this, did Bill Gates and co. say that every man, woman, and child on the planet has to be vaccinated with for this COVID? Why is it that even by their fake narrative of the virus, children and young people, actually more than young people, were basically not touched by this thing at all? There's a reason for that, by the way.
Tell me.
Why is it that old people have been, from the start, far more susceptible to dying of COVID-19 and not young people? Yeah? old people have lots of other reasons to die. And thus is endless potential for redesignating what they died of COVID-19. Young people, well, until this fake vaccine started getting rolled out, they, by comparison, hardly die at all. So your potential for redesignation is not there. Thus, old people were appearing to be the ones that were most affected by this so-called virus.
Hi, it's Brian Rose from London Real. You probably know that we've just recently been re-platformed on YouTube after 25 months completely in the dark. The truth is, I really need your help. What I really need you to do is click on that subscribe button right now, like this video, and maybe even leave a comment or share the link with friends. We're really fighting against an algorithm that's tried to keep us quiet for so long. And the more subscribers we have, the more people watch our content, the better guests we can bring you, the better content, and we can continue transforming lives. We've been doing this for 14 years now. I want to do this for another 14 years, but I really need your help. So click on that subscribe button, like the video, leave a comment, share this, and we're going to continue to bring you more and more great content. Thank you. Most people will never see this opportunity. Dubai luxury transformation projects have historically delivered 40 to 90% annual returns. That is incredible. These were once reserved only for insiders with access. I spent 15 years on Wall Street and I learned this: the biggest returns always go to the people who get the call first. Now, you finally can. We've just received a brand new project with major upside potential. Allocations move fast. Click the link, apply now, and speak to my team. This is your chance to see what others never will.